Jamie and everyone who hasn't scrolled. I quickly want to share something about the washing. So if you're a mama bear or if you do the washing, it might be slightly interesting. If not, it might not be. So I'm quickly doing my hair. I'm working from home today, but I oiled it, so I'm gonna quickly do a sleek bun. We recently got back from holiday, and there are two types of people in this world. My husband's the type that can live out of his bag for a couple of days before he actually unpacks it, and I'm the type that has to do the washing like almost immediately when we return from wherever we are. And that's what happened when we got back. That's my human screaming on the inside, so don't mind the noise. I am trying to get better at this. I just quickly have to make this bath. I can't talk and make a bath, it's weird. So we recently got back from holiday, and naturally I unpack everyone's bags and I start doing the washing. I don't know if you feel that way when you arrive at home, you just want to take all the travel clothes off and you just want to be fresh and clean. And that's what I did. Now, growing up, washing wasn't really a ritual or like a thing. Ritual is a strong word. It wasn't really a thing, meaning my mom would just do the washing. We'd see the washing get done. If she needs our help, she would ask us. It wasn't really like something I have memories of. But when I moved to my grand's place shortly after graduation, then I remember washing then becoming a thing. Meaning my grandma would wake us up, me, my sister and I, but more me. I remember her waking us up on a Saturday morning, and we'd have to now do the washing. And it was a whole vibe, because she would then put everything in the kitchen. She would separate her clothes. We had to then go to the washing line, obviously hang it, and then be on standby in case it rains, or feel the clothes, because you have to feel it, take it off, fold it. You have to fold it and then put the next load on, because she only washes once a week, which is on a Saturday morning, and you couldn't have any clothes laying around, and she didn't want anything in the basket. So you'd have to, your day would really only start on a Saturday like at 2, and there's no way to outrun it. But anyway, that's my first memory of like proper washing. So my grand separated the clothes, and I think everyone knows, general knowledge, that you do separate clothes, and or at least you try to wash light things with darker things. I then fast forward and moved into my own place, and because we were never a lot of people, I never separated the clothes, and it always worked. It never really like was an issue. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's just, you know, people being extra with the whole washing thing. And then I got married, and then my husband was like, babe, you gotta separate the clothes because some of the things are coming out tie-dye. And I was like, oh no, I don't know. So I was like, not a problem. And it really did. I'm like, I would just buy the girls something and then brand new, and it would have like blue. And I was like, I don't even wash anything blue. But anyway, at least I would try and separate the jeans and the shirts, and then obviously the colors, but not all the time, just sometimes. And just so happens that every time I wash something new or I wash my husband's things, then it now leaks. Anyway, so we got the girls' puffers this weekend, and they were wearing the puffers when we were traveling. So I just had to get the puffers clean, and because we flew, and I put in the machine, and I take it out, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, no. And immediately I regret my decision not to read the wash label. And I'm like, don't say this thing is damaged. So at this point, it looks like when you have toilet paper in your pockets, and if you take the tissue out, it's like balls. Except now it's in the jacket, and it looks like this. My soul is my body. Now I'm looking, and it's wet because it's feathers. It's feathers. The puffers are feathers. Now I'm trying to like separate, but it's wet. So I'm like, okay, just calm down, just hang it up. Now we also have this thing in our home between my husband and I where we try not to do things in a hurry. It is a bad habit, and not most of the time, let's say like 4 out of 10 times, whatever we're doing in a hurry, something would happen. And then we look at each other like, why didn't you just take your time? So we have this like whole thing that if you don't have the time to do something that needs patience or time, just leave it. A fine example is he did the wall, and he's so good at obviously things at home, but he was in a hurry, so the glue spilled on the wall, and he just left it. And you can just wipe it off, but then we only wiped it off after the weekend. So we did the walls last week, and he only wiped it this week, and now it can't come off. And then he looked at me, he's like, it's because I was in a hurry. And I was like, I understand. Same with the washing. I just want to get all the washing done. Now I'm cringing because I'm like, I'm going to have to tell him. That's sushi. I'm going to have to now tell him about this jacket. I'm like, no, it's fine, I can fix it. Keep in mind, the kids only wore it like once over the weekend because we bought it over the weekend. Now, I'm now thinking scientifically, what can I do? Must I blow? Must I put it in the dryer? So I go to bed, I'm like, babe. Like, yes, I'm like, I didn't read the wash label of the jacket. He's like, it's okay. He's like, it's not that deep. We'll look at it in the morning. I'm like, okay. Morning I wake up, it's if it was a meeting. I ran to the, okay, ran's excessive. I went to the garage because we have a garage. We have horses in our garage. And then took the jacket. Still the same, little dots. So I go to him, I say, babe, the wash label says that you must obviously delicately wash it, so hand wash it, and then it says tumble dryer low. What does that mean? I'm like, does it mean low heat, or does it mean the tumble dryer itself must be low? Which I'm thinking is slow. He's like, just let me come and look. Then he comes, he's like, babe, it's perfectly fine. It's gonna like you just need to shake it out. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yes. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go to work. I'm like, don't touch jackets. I'm gonna come back from work. I'm gonna fix it. Now, I come back from work. I took a hairdryer and I did take some videos. I took a hairdryer and I blew it, guys. The feathers then spread. But I can't tell you, in that moment, I felt so bad because obviously I'm like, wash labels are real, which we all know. But you don't necessarily look at it, right? And then obviously feeling bad because the kids just got it. And the constant need to do everything like now, like coming home and unpacking everything. I was like, yo, this hurry spirit, I should have just chilled or at least read it or taken the time. But then also in my mind, I'm like, yeah, no, how was I going to wash this thing? Like hand wash, was I just going to dip it or whatever? Anyway, guys, read your wash labels and don't do things in a hurry. And if it needs time, don't do it now. Leave it for later. But anyway, have a good day. Okay, here you can see what happened in the machine. Came little balls. But I use the hairdryer now, and this is how it looks afterwards. So it's spreading. This is how it looks when it's not. It's just chilling. So the puffiness is gone. So I think we have a solution.